Legacy Maker, the All Sports Network. Hello, everybody. Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. We're here at the Robins Center for our Legacy Maker Sports Network preview of the Richmond men's basketball team. Of course, with me, as always, Mr. Jeremiah Quimby. Jay, we had a chance to sit down with Coach Mooney and Jacob Gilyard and Nathan Cayo today. What are your thoughts on this Richmond Spiders team as they head into the 2019-2020 season?
Well, one of the biggest things I'm taking away is you go through, you look at all the preseason predictions, what everybody's saying. I think they're being slept on. I really think as long as they can stay healthy, had a huge injury last year.
Right.
He is back. They got 4 guys that they've really counted on. And they get the transfer of Francis in. And I just think with that backcourt, it's going to make that, the guys underneath that much better. I really think the sky is the limit for this team this year. I'm excited for the Richmond Spiders.
I see it like this too, Jay. You got Gilyard, who was second team all conference last year, first defense, and then you had Grant Golden, who was in the first team. They're all juniors. KO's a junior, and Sherrod, I believe, is a senior. But he's got a really good core here with this team. The Richmond Spiders are going to be ready, and I think they can really finish high in the conference this year. And I'm not going to go out there and make the prediction say they're going to be first, but they've got a chance that they can make a run and surprise a lot of people.
Well, I'm with you. I'm not going to say they're going to be first, but everybody's got them, fifth.
I saw 8th, which I think is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that is just. Yeah, I mean. Spiders players, you take that, put it on your shoulder, and you just take it to them, guys. That's all I can tell you.
All right, everybody, that is it. We're going to take you to our interviews with Coach Chris Mooney and Jacob Gilyard and Nathan Cayo. I'm Darrell Owens, Jeremiah Quimby, Legacy Maker Sports Network.
Thank you.
Until next time. Hello, everybody. Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network here at Richmond University, here with Jacob Gilyard and Nathan Cayo of this Richmond Spiders basketball team. Year 3, fellas. How excited are you for year 3?
It came quick, but I'm definitely excited. Can't wait to get the show on the road. Got about a month left. Practice been going well. Just can't wait to get for the first game.
Excited. Got Nick back. Got Blake eligible today. This year, so I'm very excited to get the year going.
Now, question here for you, Jacob. You last year first in the A-10. During conference play and scoring. You were 5th overall. You had a phenomenal year last year. You're great. You were first team all defense, and then you were second team all A-10. How do we get an encore this year, or how do we take it to the next level? What has been your focus this offseason?
Just trying to make people better. I think I usually do a pretty good job of it, but I'm trying to take it to the next level. Obviously getting Nick back will help. He'll give me easier shots. I'll try and get him easier shots. Same goes for Blake. So, obviously, defense is something I try to take pride in. So, obviously, that's going to stay. But just overall, I'm trying to make my team better. Obviously, winning will do that itself. So, we'll see.
Awesome. Now, Nathan, question for you. Last year you had to step in and really step your role up with Nick going out, but and they needed that production from you. But last year you were 3rd in the team in scoring, and you were 3rd in rebounds. Now with Nick coming back, how good do you feel like this team could be with that core 4 of you, Grant, yourself, and then Jacob? How good could this team be?
Very good. Nick and Blake are 2 great players, and also the younger guys who played last year. They have that added experience. So I feel like we have a chance to be very dangerous this year.
Now, Jacob, to ask you this, everybody knows the stat line. You know the 868 points, the 290 rebounds, 170 steals. Only two players since '92. That's Jason Kidd and Allen Iverson. When you hear those stats and you say, "Man, the two Hall of Famers," how does that make you feel knowing that you're in that elite company?
I try not to pay too big of attention to the stats, but that was one that really got to me. I'm really happy that was the case. It's just a testament to my work ethic, and I can't say too much about it, but overall, I got to play as a freshman. I was fortunate enough to step into the role and be able to play right away, which definitely helped. And then taking it from freshman year to sophomore year, just trying to push and get better and take it to the next level. So, it's pretty rewarding.
Awesome. And now, Nathan, let me ask you this. You, like I said, with this big year coming up, what's the biggest thing that you've worked on in this offseason to take your game to the next level heading into year 3?
Definitely shooting. I've been working on it all summer. Just want to expand my game, try and be more dangerous on the court, do more things. So I worked on shooting the whole summer.
Now, you haven't won the regular season title since 2011. What is your goal this year or what do you think you guys can do to make it happen this year? Expectations, in some people's eyes, some people's like, Richmond's in the middle, but how do y'all show people that, hey, we're top notch here, we're one of the top teams in this conference?
Just by coming out and playing, honestly. Playing as hard as we can every possession. Obviously, we know nobody's projecting us to be first or second or third or anything like that, so they'll probably project us to be middle of the pack, maybe even under. So just coming out with that chip on your shoulder, I think, obviously it's been there, but it hasn't really been there overall from everybody's standpoint. Obviously, we as a group know how good we think we can be, and so it's just time to come out and show it, honestly.
Like you said, we're being overlooked, and I feel like being underdogs, it just gives us more fire. We all have confidence in each other. We know the potential we have to be a great team, so it's just going to motivate us more to push hard and be a good team.
Anything you'd like to tell the Spider fans out there? Anything you'd like to tell them to get ready for the season?
Appreciate you guys being patient. Our time has come.
Thank you, guys.
All right, everybody. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network. Jacob Gilyard, Nathan Cayo, Richmond Spiders. Watch out, y'all. Hello, everybody. Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network, and we are here with our Richmond preview, Richmond men's basketball. Today we got Coach Chris Mooney. Coach Mooney, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, guys.
We're glad to have you, Coach. We've had a great opportunity the last couple of years to cover the team, and we wanted to get you here today, pick your brain just a little bit. But, Coach, one of the things I want to talk to you about are the new players that you have coming in. You got that great transfer from Wagner and Blake Francis, 3.3 points a game, 80% from the free throw line and 40% from the three-point line. Can you tell us a little bit about your freshman coming in and the transfer of Blake coming to this team?
Well, Blake Francis is really a good player, really competitive. Not only is he a big-time shooter and scorer, but he also is a great all-around player. A very good defender, very good on-ball defender. He's an extremely competitive player. He brings a lot of fire to the game. He's a very good passer, great floor game. So we're really excited about Blake. I think all last year we were anxious to get him out on the floor this season, and really looking forward to him playing. Our freshman who has really impressed everybody is Tyler Burton. So Tyler's 6'7", forward, really good build, great athlete, but someone who's very serious about his game, very serious about basketball, has really committed himself for a long time to being a really good player. And, he's, for a freshman, he has great focus, great energy, and I think he has a chance to be a really special player.
That's awesome, Coach. And now you also have your core coming back together. You got your Grant Golden, you got Gilyard, you got Cayo, who stepped up big time last year on the team when Sherrod's absent, and of course you got Sherrod coming back. How excited are you to have this, team coming together? You're going to have those four, and you got them for at least another year. How excited are you with the core coming into the season?
Well, we're thrilled to have all of those pieces. One, on a personal level, we're all so excited for Nick. He's worked extremely hard and has come back and really has hit the ground running. Looks terrific. He really does, and a credit to his hard work and his approach to his rehabilitation. And then, as you said, those guys last year who were our 3 leading scorers, Jacob, Grant, and Nathan, they're really good players. I think they've each improved. Jacob doesn't have much more to go to improve, but still has improved his consistency. I think that he didn't turn himself in. He's become a really, really good scorer. He probably always has been, but really showed that off last year. And I think with really good players around him, I think he can be one of the most efficient players in the country. He's a great passer. Obviously, he's terrific at stealing the ball and a really good shooter and scorer. So all of those guys, we're excited to have them out there, and we really think that they could have great seasons.
Now, Coach, you're entering year 15 here at Richmond. Now, is there any advice that year 15 Coach Mooney would tell year 1 Coach Mooney about how things have been here at the university?
That's a great question, actually. Probably, I think, I was very young when I got the job, and there are some advantages to that, a really high level of energy, high level of intensity. But also with more time comes some your experience and a little bit more wisdom, and just to be patient and, to always, I think we had this idea that we always wanted the players to determine the course of the program in terms of not just on the court, but try to help them set a high standard for themselves. I think as we've gotten older, we've been able to do that with more player input, more understanding their situation, more understanding of what they're trying to accomplish and how they're trying to go about it, right, and steering them that way. And I think probably early on was a little bit more mandated how things were going to go, and probably just to be a little bit more patient.
Now, I'm not going to ask you for a prediction because that's crazy stuff. Yeah. But I will say this, Coach. What do you think your chances are this year of really taking it to that next level? The last few years, obviously, it's been kind of in the middle of the pack. But, you have the talent to take it to that in most people's eyes, the top tier. Where do you think you guys, I guess in your mind, how strongly do you think you can finish this year going into the season?
Yeah. Well, I think we have really we have high expectations for ourselves, and we have we wouldn't put the ceiling too low. So right. I think we're excited, and I think we have a chance to be really good. I think we have good chemistry. I think we have good talent. We have good competitiveness. And I think if we can continue to improve at the rate we've improved during the course of our practices, I think we have a chance to be a great team.
All right, Coach. So the last one here, obviously, Legacy Maker Sports Network. So we always like to ask the question, when it comes to legacy, what type of legacy would you like to leave whenever it's said and done here at the University of Richmond?
Well, I think it would be the from the university standpoint, that we always tried to do things the right way and always stood by the university's principles in trying to build a basketball program. And most importantly, from my players' perspective, that they recognized how much the staff, the coaches, everybody cared about what they were doing on and off the floor and far into their future.
All right, everybody. Coach Chris Mooney of the Richmond Spiders. Coach, good luck this season. Thank you for coming on. I'm Darrell Owens, Legacy Maker Sports Network.
Legacy Maker, the All Sports Network.